Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 77. Yes, I know I'm technically breaking my own rules again because I'm only talking about one movie and one movie only, but I feel this is important. This is about as important as the Clifford video I made. That was part 72. So yeah, that's my justification when it comes to making this episode. So, what happened today? It revolves around Venom 2, and we have talked about Venom 2 quite a lot on the channel. And this movie was supposed to come out last October, then it got pushed to this June, then to September, then September again, then October. And the last time I talked about it, there was this strong rumor that it was going to get pushed back again to next year, to January of 2022, taking Morbius's spot. But that ultimately didn't come to fruition. Sony straight up denied it. But now things have gotten even more interesting with Venom 2. Because instead of being pushed back again, it's going to get pushed up. Yeah, that's right. For the first time for this movie, its release date has moved up approximately 2 weeks. So instead of October 15th, it's now going to come out October 1st. So it's going to start out the month of October. And funny enough, this is only like a week after the September 24th release date, which is what a lot of people assumed it was where, when it would open, but that didn't happen. But now it's coming out a week after that. So I guess the question is, why did this happen? Why did Sony make this decision? Well, this decision was likely made due to a small little movie that came out this past weekend called Shang-Chi. Right? I mean, don't tell me that, this had nothing to do with Shang-Chi's box office. This had everything to do with Shang-Chi's box office, because Shang-Chi was expected to make like 40 to 50 million for like I don't know if it was the 3-day or the 4-day, probably the 4-day. They end up making 75 million for the 3-day and 90 million for the 4-day, destroying all expectations. So I'm assuming Sony looked at those numbers and said to themselves, hey, if Shang-Chi can make money, Venom 2 can make money. And hell, how about we just move it up a bit so that way we don't have to, deal with Halloween Kills head on, and not to mention being sandwiched in between No Time to Die and Dune. Let's move up a bit, and then hopefully we can make some serious cash too. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And tickets for Venom 2 are going on sale Wednesday, so they are dead serious about this. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't say 100, more 99% positive this will be its final release date. Nothing else will happen. Like, if they're willing to put out tickets this week, then that pretty much, it's I forgot the saying. I guess it's written in stone. I don't know. But yeah, so now another question. What does this mean for the rest of 2021? Will more movies be delayed? I mean, with Shang-Chi and how well it did, there's no real reason to delay any more movies, right? So, like, I guess what now? What now? I mean, actually, let's look at the calendar to see what else is coming out this year. That way we have a better idea of what's going on. So September's set in stone. October is more or less set in stone. Like, No Time to Die is definitely set in stone. Nothing is going to change. That is 100% confirmed at this point. Halloween Kills is pretty much confirmed. Venom 2, that just moved to October 1st. They just haven't updated it yet. Many States of New York, Addams Family 2, Dune, Ron's Gone Wrong, Last Night in Soho. All these movies look like they're going to stick the landing. There's zero chance Eternals is moving now. I mean, why would they move it again if Shang-Chi did as well as it did? Like, that would make zero sense. The same thing applies to Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, there's no reason to delay any more MCU movies. Like, I think all the other MCU movies are going to stay put unless they run to, like, production issues or something. Yeah, the rest of the movies here, King's Man, that just restarted its marketing campaign. Matrix 4, Matrix Resurrections. I'm assuming that's going to start its marketing campaign sometime soon. West Side Story, that's now started its marketing campaign. I just saw a trailer for it in front of Shang-Chi. Enchanto. I don't know. I feel like that might get the Disney Plus Premier Access treatment. Part of me feels that might happen, but it might not. I don't know at this point. There's Gucci. There's Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. I don't know about that one, but I don't think it's going to get delayed either. There's King Richard, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Top Gun Maverick was supposed to come out November 19th. It's not happening now. And so it got pushed back to May of 2022. Yeah, it looks like the rest of 2021 should be safe. I mean, again, Shang-Chi's performance should prevent any more 2021 movies from leaving. Because Shang-Chi proved, along with several other movies, Candyman, Free Guy, they all proved that you can make money in this environment. You can especially make money without streaming, right? Theatrical only movies can make quite a bit of cash. So, yeah, there's no reason for any more 2021 movies to be moved. Now, 2022, that's a whole nother issue because there's quite a lot of movies that are like jam-packed into 2022. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, look at February. Just look at all these movies just coming out one after another. I know Moonfall just had its trailer, so that's pretty much good to go. All these other movies, I feel like that's just too much. That's too much. Just straight up too much. Quantity. I mean, quantity is good in the world of movies. You need depth. Like, the more depth the box office has, the better. But at the same time, releasing too many movies in one weekend, it could negatively affect all the movies, or at least a decent amount of them. So yeah, I don't know about all these movies being jam-packed to these dates. I feel like that might change. Or they might pick like a different date. I mean, I know there's still some open slots here. February 25th, that's an open slot. Granted, you have to go up against the Batman the next week. But still, it's an open spot. April 29th, that's an open spot. Trying to look, what else is an open spot? August 5th, that's an open spot. September 2nd, that's an open spot. October 28th, that's open. A majority of December, like the first 2 weekends of December in 2022, those slots are open too. So why not take advantage of that? Like, for some of these 2022 movies, like if they're not comfortable going up against another movie, then just move to those open spots. Like, what's the big deal? Like, what's the problem? Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 2021 is safe at this point. And not to mention, I didn't mention this before, but Venom 2, now that it's moved to October 1st, that's very good for that movie because now, again, it doesn't have to worry about dealing with Halloween Kills. It doesn't have to worry about being sandwiched in between No Time to Die and Dune. It now has its own slot on the calendar. So that's good for all movies, for all 4 movies. Now they have their own weekends to shine rather than being, dealing with each other directly on one weekend. So, yeah, that's what's going on with the schedule. But again, I could be wrong. Some studios could still be hesitant about things that are about things and decide to delay their movies even more. I think that would be dumb, but hey, I don't make these decisions. Like I can't tell these studios what to do. I have no power over what they do. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got a playlist on the homepage with all previous canceled videos I made for all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. I talked about Venom 2 several times on this channel. So if you want to look at those past videos, you can go right ahead. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is just, I don't know, look up my channel name and then put Venom 2 or like Venom right after it. And I'm pretty sure you should find them all rather easily. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office for movies. This weekend I got 3 movies to do. Great. Got to do Malignant, got to do Queen Pins, got to do Show Me the Father. And the next week I got 4 movies. Ugh. And then thankfully at the end of the month I only have 1 movie to deal with, and that's Dear Evan Hansen. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made this year, I just did one on Shang-Chi a couple days ago. So if you want to watch that or any other big movies like Black Widow, F9, Quiet Place 2, Jungle Cruise, Free Guy, Godzilla vs. Kong, etc., you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. The August recap will come out tomorrow once I get the final numbers for Labor Day. I guarantee that. I've also decided to make another summer recap video like I did in 2019. I don't know if I'm going to split into 3 parts. I might split into 3 parts. The winners, losers, and mediocre performers. I think I called it the good, the bad, and the oofs. I might do that again, but that probably won't happen until like mid-September. So stay tuned for both those things. So, and if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.